Today on Poppy Politics, we're talking Comic-Con's trailer drop recaps.
And we're talking about a mayoral candidate who handed out money to... No! Wait, let's
and even later, we're talking Logan Paul and Chloe Bennet's first red carpet, runway show. All this and more coming up today on Poppy Politics. Welcome, y'all, to Poppy Politics. As you can see here, me and Jen are quite new at this, aren't we, Jen?
Yes, totally. This is my first vlog, actually.
Your first vlog, well, a podcast, but we'll go with it, right, Jen?
Okay.
I'm only kidding with you. I have to be difficult. That's me. Well, y'all, welcome. Today, we have a fantastic show. But before we get into it, if you're new here, which everybody is because we haven't made a video before, make sure you subscribe right now and make sure you like the video if you enjoy. And Jen, what should they do with their ideas throughout the show?
They should definitely comment. We read all of the comments, so tell us what you're thinking in the comments below.
Absolutely, y'all. Coming into our first story today. This weekend was the one and only Comic-Con. I believe it was like the Los Angeles-based Comic-Con. There's a Comic-Con like every weekend, I'm pretty sure. But this week was one of the biggies. And y'all, we got some major media drops from our favorite franchises. So to start off, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. It's an animation. Yes, it dropped a fantastic new trailer. Now, I personally checked it out. I just think I'm the wrong demographic for this because it was like really young. I'm actually surprised they did this like as the whole like animation thing too, because to me it wasn't that thrilling and mass, but whatever. It was still looked pretty interesting, and can I tell you, it was like this slow, really long drawn out trailer, but for an animated film it really kept me like into it. So make sure you go check out that trailer and all the trailers down in the description below. I've linked all the links. Also, we got a new Aquaman trailer. So I don't know y'all know, but Jason Momoa is absolute babe goals. Am I right, Jen?
He's like stunning. The perfect human specimen. Well,
let me tell you, Jason Momoa absolutely killed it in the new Aquaman trailer. Jen, can we just say, I have to be honest with you, the talk around Comic-Con was that Jason has never had an awkward phase. Like, me when I was like 15, 16-year-old, I was like a triple roll kind of fat kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, triple roll, like, I was super fat, you know what I mean? Totally, like, easy to make fun of and everything. However, I was looking at some pictures, and Jason, no, he never had that awkward stage. What do you say, Jen? You've seen the pics.
When I saw the pictures for the first time, I thought it was another actor playing him when he was younger, but it's not. It's Jason Momoa. And even in those awkward years, he had a beautiful, perfect face, a super beautiful body, super fit. He's just one of those human beings that has they won the genetic lottery.
Jen would totally DM if she wasn't already in a relationship.
And if he wasn't already married to
is he really?
What's her name? Lenny Kravitz's ex-wife.
Honestly, with the divorce rate nowadays, does it really matter? Okay, and last but not least, probably the biggest news for the Comic-Con community was that we got our first female Doctor Who. Not that I really care that much.
Yay!
But it's good for ladies and good for Doctor Who fans altogether. The actress's name is Jodie Whittaker, and she seems to be really fitting into the role well. The initial trailer, I have to say, looks pretty promising. I'm really excited to have our first female Doctor Who. What do you think, Jen?
Yeah, power to women. That's amazing. To be honest with you, I'm not into Comic-Con, not into trailers, but I guess, if there needs to be a female Doctor Who, good for her.
Breaking that glass ceiling, y'all. And our last Comic-Con story, y'all are gonna vomit if you're here to watch some Comic-Con news, is Logan Paul and Chloe Bennet. Yay! If you thought you could get away from Logan Paul, I'm sorry, he's here on the show. I'm not a hater of Logan Paul, although, however, if you want to check out my 10 problems with Logan Paul, again, the video link will be right there in the cards up there or down in the description, so make sure you go check that out. But Logan Paul and Chloe Bennet first started dating around July 2017, so about a year ago now, and they officially made their announcement that they were dating, like making it public, even though they were like closed door dating, for a year, but they made it public last month. But at Comic-Con, they made their first red carpet appearance together, and I have to say it was absolutely stunning. They were so cute, and I have to say, Chloe is a star of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and so she's really into that Comic-Con community, like in that comic book community, and Logan Paul, you could tell, is a bit of a fish out of water. So Jen, I have to say, a lot of people have been giving both of them flack, because number one, I'm sure you've heard, Logan Paul had that absolutely viral mishap earlier this year with filming a dead corpse in a suicide forest for his vlog. And people are saying, like, Chloe, why are you wasting your time with this schlub?
Absolutely. I totally agree.
What do you think?
She should not be wasting her time. I just can't believe that Logan Paul made a comeback after that. It's amazing what, fans are willing to forgive. So I don't know why he's still such a big deal. Second of all, I do find it really interesting that both of them are really young and they still have the presence of mind of keeping their relationship private. Like, that's not something that you see a lot when it comes to young people.
And he's 23, so they're not, exorbitantly young.
Right, that's really young.
Compared
they're
to
not teenagers,
who's
obviously.
Practically dead, I'm only kidding, Jen. I love you, All right, Jen. Well, that is all on my entertainment end. Jen, why don't you get us into the political point of this podcast? Do you see all that?
Yeah. So something that is hitting the headlines this morning, there is a guy, his name is Willie Wilson. He's a billionaire who's running for mayor of the city of Chicago. Obviously, Chicago is a really corrupt city. It's known for buying votes. It has a history of corruption. And this weekend, he showed up at a Baptist... No, in public. Like, from its very beginnings, this city has been very corrupt. It's part of our history, unfortunately. Anyway, he showed up to this Baptist church on the south side, and he was handing people money. Now, a few things that are problematic about this. Number one, he's running for mayor of the city of Chicago, and these people would be voters. So while he's not doing anything technically illegal, as you're making it rain, they definitely could be influenced by him giving people money. He claims that he's trying to help people on the south side who are having a hard time paying their mortgages, and
he's trying to buy
maybe
people.
His intentions are good. But another problem with this issue is that Bruce Rauner was there. He's the governor of the state of Illinois, another billionaire. He comes from a billionaire family, and he's also running for governor again. So he claims that the move was not politically influenced, but he did give away $300,000 to 2,000 people, and it's, kind of a problem.
Well, I have to say, American politics never ceases to bring us amazing headlines. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
This is just fantastic. Awful, but fantastic nonetheless. The thing is that when you get to a point where, we're not even thinking twice about the fact that a candidate for a major city election is giving money to voters, you have to say we've hit a pretty, resounding low. Am I correct?
Absolutely. And the fact that they think that they can say this was not politically motivated, this was just because he's, somebody who's really generous. Well, he may be known for being generous. He is, in fact, running for mayor of the city of Chicago. And these people will head to the polls and vote for him. So it is a problem. What I find the most fascinating about this exchange is that you and I agree on something.
I know.
This is terrible. I'm surprised.
I know.
I'm surprised. I would have guessed you would have been all for it since they're both Republican.
Oh, yes, of course. You haven't seen this, but in the test for our show, yes, Jen and I rarely agree with anything. I guess the thing we should have prefaced is that I'm a moderate conservative and Jen's a moderate liberal. Believe me, nowadays it's becoming increasingly easy to become moderate liberal.
I don't know about moderate conservative, but okay.
Anyways, all right, y'all. Well, it seems to me as though that is all the time we have for the show today. Jen, do you have any last closing thoughts on any of our stories for today?
No, register to vote. Head to the polls and be informed. That's pretty much it.
Register to vote. Y'all, I get the last word. I'm the man. No, I'm just kidding.
Take it away.
Well, y'all, the thing I have to tell you is, y'all, for everybody watching out there, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing. If you're having a good day, amazing. Keep enjoying it. If you're having a bad day, don't. But just remember, as long as you're not a corrupt politician, I doubt it could really get all that worse. Alright guys, as always, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave your last thoughts in the comment section down below. Until next time, I'm your host, Tim Bach.
And I'm Jen Cotto.
Absolutely. And make sure you keep that smile side up. Bye-bye, guys.